What's up guys, we are starting part 2 of our real estate shopping here around Camp Humphreys. We just finished the meal and Tad is showing me some of the spots like 10-15 minutes away from here, and these are for 200 to 300 USD. Alright guys, we are in Villa Heaven. You see all of these, they have availability. These little yellow signs have phone numbers on them. It's all in Korean, but basically it means call them and then they will show you a room. And they also have cars available for lease for less than $180 a month.
저기 광고 보고 전화하는데요.
1,500 hours. Let's see how long it takes for him to get out here. All right, sort of a new development area. The neighborhood just feels safer, although it's just as safe as any other place. Nice.
Yeah.
Gated access. So we're on the 3rd floor. Actually, he just called us back and gave us a code, so you don't even have to wait. 1,500 hours and we're in.
Wow, that's small.
Is this?
Yeah, it's very small.
What about the other one you saw? It was bigger?
Yeah, it's bigger, but thing is, this is new.
Oh, the other one was older.
Yeah, it's older, but this is brand new.
Yeah, I smell fresh paint or fresh glue on the wallpaper.
This is one thing I like. It's brand new.
Yeah, it is
A lot.
untouched.
Simple.
They have already the built-ins here. This is a good floor plan because you can like lay out a futon or a couch right there, pull-out bed. And you know, this would be perfect for someone like me or Tad, just wants an address to domicile somewhere here in Asia, so you can always come back and travel around. Air condition. You got a Samsung fridge, sink. This looks almost exactly like the setup I have in Thailand actually. Pull out fan. Oh, this is a gas range. That's good. I like gas range much better than electric. And the toilet, medicine cabinets, everything. This is the downside. There's no dryer, but it's quite common in Korea not to have a dryer.
They dry it by hanging.
You hang it out here, or in the winter, because it doesn't dry as fast, the floor will heat up. That's how they heat up the area in Korea. So my parents sometimes like to lay out the clothes on the ground and they dry really fast. Hear a baby crying. But overall, pretty quiet. Guys, just look at how much storage you got for shoes. This is actually a very common feature in all the newer Korean condos and apartments, because the girls here love shoes. I kid you not. This is an essential here. I noticed all the Korean real estate shows, they show how much storage they got for the shoes. So perfect for single ladies.
Hey, like I said,
who don't really like to cook because of kitchen space. Which I guess is all the younger single ladies.
for singles, I'm telling you, for under $300 a month, you can't beat it.
You can't. It's hard to even find something like this in Thailand for under $300, honestly. Yeah.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. So the other thing is, it includes internet and water.
Yeah, internet's included.
And I bet that means TV too, cable TV.
Yeah.
So just like the other villas, it's very standard. You just have to pay for electricity and gas. Otherwise, everything else is free. Water is free, internet is free, and standard cable TV is free. You know what? It's gonna be such a crap shot for us to just call these different villas, because you can't tell how they're gonna look like inside, and they all sort of look the same anyways. We're gonna check out a real estate office and see if they can help us out. No, they got 부동산. Just look for these symbols here. That means real estate. The update on this neighborhood is that Tad, since he checked it out in November, there's been a ton of people that have moved in December because there are businesses and factories around here. So their availability is much shorter. So price has gone up. Oh. Look, this one actually has a separate space. And that's the main room right there. And here's the main room. Here you got the kitchen right there. And then you got the bathroom. It's so nice. This is pretty new. Medicine cabinets. And includes internet and TV. We asked an expert. You'll roughly pay about $20 to $30 for heating in the winter for gas, which costs hundreds of dollars usually, but because it's a smaller space, doesn't cost as much. And then number two, electricity, you're probably spending about $30 to $50. Unless you start using the air conditioning in the summer, then it goes up a little bit more. But all really reasonable utility costs, etc. And no HOA. But for those of you single ladies with lots of shoes, you only got one row. So as far as the contract, they're wanting like a year, but you can probably negotiate it lower. The deposit's gonna be around $2,000, and because it is slightly bigger, it is the less than $350 one. I keep saying less than because the currency conversion is always different, so I'll put the latest currency conversion in a graphic below. Okay, so the next one we're gonna see is the one that's less than $330. And this one, as well as the one that we looked at before, they don't have elevators, so that's could be a definite downside. The last one was just on the second floor, but this one's on the fourth floor. So someone like Kat with a bad knee, I'm not sure if he's gonna like doing this every time. Oh, this is much bigger. Wow. No, compared to the first one we saw though. Oh. Just huge open area. Oh. Well, yeah, compared to the last one, it's probably smaller overall, but the space is more practical, I feel like. And here is the restroom. You got the medicine cabinet.
4층이라서 엘리베이터 없어서 좀 오래 한다면은
Kitchen's got plenty of spaces, and you got your shoe cabinet right there. Tad sort of likes this one, but you know, he's trying to negotiate possibly a smaller price because it's on the fourth floor and you gotta climb a lot to get up here. And you guys have to be aware, the prices that we're quoting you is definitely, you know, negotiable. That's why I say less than, not only because of the currency conversion, but because it is sort of expected for you to haggle it a bit. You know, depending on how much deposit you can make and etc., you could definitely get some of these things adjusted and negotiated. Like either lower the lease amount to like 6 months or month to month, or lower the deposit amount to like $1,000 instead of $2,000, or maybe even cut, you know, $20, $30 a month, $40 even. They're not gonna really care too much, you know, but everything's a bit negotiable. So I think this is a keeper. Tad really is interested because they quoted us about $300, but Tad negotiated it down to about $270. And instead of a 1 year, he wants a 6 month and a month to month after. The deposit, you know, we don't mind depositing $2,000. The main thing that they're actually concerned about is less the price, probably less the month to month, but the fact that so there's a lot of discussion going on and back and forth. Don't worry about it, this is just how Koreans negotiate. But the owner got back to us and said he would give it to us for $280 if we did 1 year and a month to month after. But you know, it's less about the 1 year, but it is the fourth floor, and Tad's like, it's most likely not gonna be rented out very fast, so we're just gonna wait on it. And then the guy is talking about the other one that we saw in the beginning that was for $350. Tad's like, if you can give it to me for $300, yeah, we'll take that one because obviously it's bigger. So we'll see what happens. We might just check out a few other ones. Tad, what's more important to you, the 6 month and the month to month, or the price, $270?
Oh God, both.
Okay.
Yeah, it's important to have both. The thing is this, What I'm looking at, right, is monthly is very important to me. Okay, and also availability is I don't want to be tied down. Now, if I have a great deal, I don't mind doing a 1-year lease.
Okay.
But if there's some that, you know, it's I'm not sure about it, I don't want to be tied down 6 months.
Yeah.
I mean, a year. 6 months would be okay because
six,
you know
6 months is almost, there's nothing for you to lose because right now you're paying like $600-700, so you're saving money. Well, we couldn't get the owner to agree to a 6 month, so our nice agent has found us another area that they're willing to do 6 months. And he's such a nice guy. Seems like he has a kid right here. One thing we like about Techno Valley is they have the cheapest grocery store right there. It's literally walking distance from all the places we're checking out. Okay, so we just saw one here in this other new neighborhood, but still in Techno Valley area. It's originally quoted at 320, but they're gonna try to make it less than 300. It's technically smaller than the last one we saw that we're trying to negotiate for 27, 6 months. But you know, this is where I differ. Although it's technically smaller, I think the space is more usable because it's more of a square shape. It's on the 2nd floor, so you don't have to climb as high, and you can do the 6 months, it looks like, and it's newer. The second one has an elevator. They're initially quoting us about 300, so we could probably get it even less. And oh wow, it's very new. It is smaller. Man, it's really warm though here. I really like that. Oh, look at this. Got the washer. Only thing is, it seems like it has less closet space than the other one. We're trying to get this to $250.
$250, and this is the size.
So this might seem like a good deal. $300. We could probably discount it to $250. But Tad actually saw one that was the exact same floor plan, etc. at the last place when they had more availability for $250 listed. So he thinks he could have gotten it for $220. That's why he's not jumping on this. And our real estate agent knows that too, and he's trying to see if he can get something for that price. Now we're just really undercutting it for $220. Well, let's see what happens. So I just had to escape that place. It's a bit of a confined space, and I'm gonna let Tad negotiate when he needs to with the real estate agent. But now the numbers are all jumbled in my head. But you know, overall, to wrap it up, summarize so far, prices are cheap here. I mean, we're now looking at 220 range. So you know, like, it depends. The smaller you get, like that last one you see, it could get cheaper. And honestly, in Korea, that isn't the cheapest price either. I mean, you could even find cheaper stuff. It's just that we are looking for areas near the military base. And right now the availability isn't that good because I don't know, a lot of people moved into this area due to the factories. So yeah, I mean, I'm really surprised just how affordable homes could be here. Alright guys, so crazy. We have moved on from trying to get something for $220 to getting something for free. Not really, because you have to make a deposit. The deposit is going to be for about 30,000 USD. Now this is where the currency conversion is going to really come into effect. But you pay roughly about that and you don't pay anything. You just get the deposit back at the end, which is actually the same system that my parents are doing. But this is what you get for free if you do a $30,000 deposit. Oh, this room is actually bigger than the... Or it just feels bigger, maybe because it's brighter. I like that the window is there. That's very important. It's not going to be moldy. It's very bright. And then, oh, it looks very clean, everything. Look at the view. How's the view? The view is like very open around here. Yeah, look at that. Compared to the other ones, this is an open view. You even got like a little laptop table area. And then you got the built-ins. You know, that's good for one person. And they even have the clothes hangers right there, already built in. The kitchen, look at this fancy tile work. It's all new. Oh. Okay, one thing, well, okay, if I had to nitpick, the fridge is the smallest I've seen so far. That's what I would have to nitpick about, right? That's important for Tad. The toilet and the shower system here, not bad. It's not bad. I don't know, they got some fancy stuff going on here. I don't know what's happening there, but they need to clean it, which they will. And it's very warm in here too. There's elevators. So 300 divided by 30,000 equals 0.01 times APR. So if you could get about 12% return APY on your money, then I think, you know, that's not worth it. But 12% is a lot to ask. I mean, right now the stock market's crazy and whatever. I know some people are gonna say, hey, throw it all into Bitcoin and get 100% back. But for 12%, you know, that's good. If you got $30,000, you know, it's just peace of mind. You deposit it and you get to live rent-free. And the great thing is you don't have to commit. Like, if those of you who are scared of, you know, the house prices are gonna go down, or I want to move, I want to get something else. Okay, so we're back at the office, looking at one final one. Tad really enjoys looking at these, but by now, if you've been watching up to this point, I think you have a pretty good idea what's available out here in this area. Definitely let me know if you want to see more condos, and you know what kind of condos you want to look at, because we've been looking at stuff specific to Tad's needs. But there's 2 bedrooms, you know, 3 bedrooms. You got apartments with nice amenities and stuff that will cost about, you know, $600–700, or like a deposit of, you know, $100,000 to $200,000. So they're all available out here. I hope this is somewhat eye-opening as to how affordable things are out here, because, you know, people just keep saying, you know, home prices are ridiculous in Korea, but, you know, it's maybe ridiculous in Bangkok too. All right, guys, so we're finished here. We're at Herb Real Estate Office. His name is Eunho, Mr. Lee. Go ahead and contact this place. He's been so helpful. I mean, Tad is picky as heck. I mean, he showed us so many places, and Tad is still not settling on one, but he has been professional the whole time. The phone number is right there again. You know, he's like a young man trying to make ends meet with his child, you can see, you know, just roughing it out here. So give him a lot of business. Well, thank you so much. You know, it's really hard being a real estate agent because you have to do a lot of free work, but we definitely want to give him some business. And if you want to see more properties with him, let me know. All right, so we're gonna head back now. Maybe we'll take a look at a couple other properties, because Tad, you know, he likes to shop around for this, and I don't mind. I enjoy looking at homes. But overall, you know, I think there's deals to be found.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
You know, Tad is trying to do the poker face thing, because maybe we will still find an even better deal, and he wants a way out instead of like committing right now and then feeling bad because we get their hopes up. But man, I felt sort of bad this whole time, because he looks like he's so hardworking. He's showing us all this stuff, and then Tad's like giving it a hard time. And he's like, oh, okay, I guess so. And then I was like, oh man, I really hope he gets some business from you guys if you do move out here. In this area, he's the best agent.
Yeah, he was very good.
Yeah, he was.
He was very patient. He wasn't pushy.
Yeah.
And I'm definitely gonna give him a call.
Yeah.
When it's time for me to get a place.
Yeah, unless we can find an even better deal. Like,
I don't think so.
But it's gonna be really hard. And this area, by the way, this Techno Valley area is the #1 most popular off-base accommodating area for our military personnel. That's why he likes it. We got nice markets around here, and we haven't gone to the main area, but yeah, there's actually like a little town area too. with nightlife, bars, and everything. So it's all good.
We'll do a vlog on that.
Yeah, you know, actually, I like this area much better than right by the military base. The military base, I don't know. You know, to be honest with you, military bases, the surrounding areas look a bit depressing to me. It's all military. But here you got Korean life. Yeah, it's a nice big area.